have an Evolution 7 that we're using, which is made by MITSUBISHI, and that's not going to even be available in North America until February, so we got one some while early, which is cool.
When I was first contracted to provide consultation services, I was asked to provide a wish list of the coolest cars anywhere on the planet, and I was told that pretty much price was no object. So if we could get them, what cars would we get? And of course, some of the top cars on the list were the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 7, the new Mitsubishi Eclipse Spider, and the Mitsubishi Lancer OZ Rally Edition. It was kind of a dream list. I didn't expect to actually get what we asked for, but getting the Lancer Evo 7s was, I think, one of the turning points in the preparation of the movie. Now, Japanese manufacturers for a long time have been accused of watering down their offerings for the American marketplace. Well, Subaru came in with the WRX, had some success. Mitsubishi, I think, was very savvy in saying, hey, let's bring a car even better than that to the U.S., and that's the Evo 7. You get in that car, and it's a supercar with 4 doors. It's single turbo, 280 horsepower, all-wheel drive, Brembo brakes, big wheels from the manufacturer, sticky tires, Recaro race interior. You get in that car, and it's awe-inspiring, to say the least. You take a look at Paul Walker, who plays Brian in the film, and Brian's more about speed and horsepower and functionality. So his car, the Mitsubishi Evo 7, was deemed to be very appropriate for his character. It's high horsepower, it's fast, it's not going to be adorned with a lot of aftermarket accessories because it really comes from the factory exactly the way you want it. For the film, we've decided to really hop up the cars, and we're adding pretty much everything you can add to a car, just like you'd see on the street. We start off with body kits, and we find the world's greatest body kit manufacturers. We move on into tires and wheels. Of course, everybody changes tires and wheels. It's one of the first things they do. We move on to the interior of the car. We do everything from seats and racing seat belts to gauge packages to steering wheels, and then we get into audio video. Again, a big part of the Fast and Furious culture was the stylized accessories. Having one hero car, you create one hero car, you need to have a total of 4 cars. One is called a buck car, which is a car that's cosmetically identical to the hero car, but will be used on a gimbal or on a soundstage in front of a green screen or a blue screen. So cosmetically, much of the car needs to be identical to the hero car. Then you have 2 other backup vehicles. They're usually stunt vehicles. And the stunt vehicle needs to be used on first unit, which is where the actors work, or on second unit, where the stunt sequences take place. So those cars will get banged up during a day scene or a night scene and have to be fixed and made ready for the next day. And that's a challenge because, again, the body kits on these cars are very elaborate, and a lot of surgery was involved to put them on. The tires and wheels aren't off-the-shelf items. They were specially built for these vehicles. The gauges on these cars are not something you just go down to Pep Boys and pick up. You know, they're pretty specialty items, so you've got to order them from Japan. Having 4 copies of every single thing that you need and having these cars ready 24/7 is going to be a challenge. That's kind of the sad part of my job, is watching what happens to these cars after filming begins. You got the one hero car, which everybody tries to baby and tries to take real good care of because the hardware on it's more elaborate. Everything works on the car, so you're trying to take real good care of those cars. But the 3 replica cars, those things are trash. They might as well be rental cars in Bucks, North Tennessee, because they are tore up. They are jumped, they're skidded, they're flipped, they're banged into curbs. Body kits are ripped off 4, 5, 6 times. Hoods fly up, tires are burnt off. Special effects things are hooked up to the car. Camera rigs are hooked up to the car.
I mean, I love cars. I love driving fast. I mean, if I'm not surfing, I'm usually racing around. So this job, it's really, I mean, not to sound so cheesy, but it really is a dream come true.